And good afternoon, everybody. This is Tom from Roadrunner Garage. I guess in wake of the recent news we got about Kyle Busch, this is kind of a good news, bad news story. Good news is I just finished my 2013 Revell Dodge Magnum SRT 8, as you can see. And like I say, I'm still processing the fact that Kyle Busch passed away last night. I'm still processing that. In fact, I am dedicating this build to Kyle, aka Rowdy Busch. I'm dedicating this build to Kyle, quote unquote Rowdy Busch, because even he wasn't my favorite driver, but still, he was only 41 years old and never deserved to die. I mean, he leaves a wife, a son, and a daughter. A son that's Braxton Busch, that himself is an aspiring racer himself. Just still in shock. So Rowdy, this one's for you, buddy. This one's for you, Rowdy. Unfortunately, I was hoping to find a small set of number 18 decals to put up there on the doors. Unfortunately, I didn't have any in my stash, but may do. I may do. So, but it does look very sharp. I'm very ecstatic with the build that it came out, and I'm able to dedicate it to Kyle Busch, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Only thing I wish I could have done was found a small set of 18s to put on the driver door, but we'll take it. This is for you, Kyle. This is for you, Rowdy. I hope you enjoy it. Up in heaven, up there with Greg Biffle and Dale Earnhardt, and I can go on and on about drivers that have passed away about that. So here's the electric guitar that comes with the kit itself. So the build came out very nice. Very happy with the kit. Of course, like every kit, was fiddly in places, but it did come out pretty good. Of course, it's got a Hemi in it. In fact, I'll show you the Hemi right now. There's your Hemi. Of course, it's got a Hemi. Wouldn't call it an SRT if it didn't have a Hemi. Anyway, so again, kind of a good news, bad news deal. Kind of a bittersweet build. This was kind of I'm going to call this a bittersweet build, because happy that it came out so well, but sad about the circumstances that happened in Charlotte last night with Kyle Busch passing away. And like you all are, I'm still waiting for answers as to why he passed away. But I'm dedicating this build to the late Kyle Busch, two-time NASCAR champion, 63 Winston Cup wins. Dedicating it to you, Rowdy. Don't know what I'm going to build next. I don't know if we're going to the Norwich Car Show. I kind of doubt it, because the weather doesn't sound good, so I'm not sure what we're going to build next, but didn't want to get this done so I could dedicate it to the late Kyle Busch, and I'm going to do that. So enjoy this build for now, everybody. Still praying for the Busch family, as I'm sure you all are, and meep, meep.